Hi, it's Aaron. Hello. This is my vlog. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I want to talk about. I've just tried to record a video, got about 3 minutes in and I got fed up of it. So I turned it off. And here I am again. The world is super intense. That's true. There's some super intense things happening. We're being asked by each other, there's this sort of thing where we talk about them, them, they, those people in power, the elites or whatever you want to call them. There's lots of different names for them. Some we know, some we don't know. And there's all different levels and there's all different, I don't know, factions, let's say. And we kind of give them a lot more power than they probably actually have. But we talk about them who are kind of like controlling things. And really, in a lot of ways, it's us controlling each other. Making demands of each other, silly demands about how we should think, how we should feel, in a response. This is happening and this is how you should feel. It's not just the media telling us this. We are telling each other this. We're telling each other how to feel. We're telling each other how to care. Whether to care. We're telling each other who should live or die. Who's damned and who's sainted. All based on what, And if you don't behave in a certain way, if you don't speak in a certain way, if you don't agree, if you don't conform to my ideas, then you're my enemy. We've got ourselves in a bit of a pickle, haven't we? It's crazy. It's crazy. And we can't see what's happening. It's just going to continue until we wake up to ourselves, We are going to have to wake up to a lot of things on this planet. But we need to wake up to ourselves. To become self-aware, Becoming self-aware. That's maybe the biggest thing. In some ways, it's the biggest thing. And how do you even do that? Can you do it? Or it's just time? The universe or God says it's time for you to wake up. And maybe like me, you're sort of thrashing under the bed covers, trying to pull the duvet up. No, I don't want to wake up. And at some point, the covers are just going to get stripped back. And the cold air is going to shock us. It's going to shock me. It's going to shock us all into some kind of awakening, And that's happening. It's already happening. I've had my awakening. So many have. But, I think sometimes we sneakily are pulling the covers back up, you know? And pretending that we are awake, but we're, you know, trying to go back to sleep again. But it won't stick. It doesn't stick. But it's all okay. I mean, becoming self-aware seems kind of like stupid. Of course I'm self-aware. Of course I am. But it's a process, isn't it? Right now, my self-awareness is themes of darkness. You know, I don't know if I'm going crazy or not, because what I'm experiencing is like, what all I can say is like past life memories, and they're super, super intense and dark, and I don't really understand them at all. And they're really super heavy. But why would I be having these experiences? Why would I be having these past life kind of realizations, if you can call them past life? I mean, that's just one word, that's one story to explain them. I don't know what they are. But they feel real, you know? And they feel very intense. I mean, I'm saying they're real because they're affecting me in a real sense. It's a real intense experience for me. So I'm not so much concerned with the outside world, although occasionally I hear these stories, news stories, that are very concerning, you know, if I'm to take them at face value. It's very worrying, you know, what's happening. It's very concerning. But all I've got is kind of like this faith. It's just faith, you know, that whatever's happening is in service of the awakening, of an awakening in human population, in humanity. A self-awareness awakening. You know? Self-awareness. I think I'm done. I don't know what I came on to say. I don't know why. It doesn't have to mean anything, does it? It doesn't have to achieve anything. It doesn't have to be anything than what it is. Just me showing up, saying hi. I'm still here. It's very, very intense. I mean, how many times am I going to say that? It's very intense. The energy is very intense. It's disabling, you know? It's stopping us. It's stopping me. It's stopping me from doing normal things. At times, you know? And it's very, very hard to deal with that in the world where we're supposed to be achieving stuff all the time. In a world where we've got to show our work, you know? And the news stories are very, very frightening. That's completely understandable. But for me, I'm not really paying that much attention, just some attention. Just enough, you know? Just enough. And just self-care, looking after myself as best I can. Understanding that when I'm feeling, disabled, when that stuff is more present in me, when I'm feeling unable, disabled, whatever it might be, confused. Confusion's been a big one for me recently. Depression. When I'm feeling like that, I know what I need to do. I need to know how to look after myself. But not so that I can, ignore it. That's a pattern that I've got, is applying practices or techniques to fix what's going on so that I can pretend I'm not even experiencing it, Putting a mask on and then believing that's me. So for me, it's about masks off and honouring where I am as best I can. And it's really, really tough going. And looking after myself at the same time. Coaching myself through it, loving myself through it. Taking action through it. But not action to fix it. Action to look after it, I really am done. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. There'll be a link below if you want to keep in touch with me. Okay, thanks, bye.